Hi there. I'm Surang from Englishman and today it is total immersion. අද ඔබ මුළු මනින්ම ඉංග්‍රීසි භාෂාවේ ගිලෙන්නයි යන්නේ. බේරෙන්න බලන්න හොඳේ. ඉතින් ඔබට යන්තමින් ඉංග්‍රීසි තේරෙනවා නම් ටිකක් යන්තම් එහෙම කතා කරගන්නත් බැරි නම් ඉතින් මේක තමයි වැඩේ. මේක ස්ටීවන් ප්‍රෂන්ගේ comprehensible input theory එක. ඔබට තේරෙන දේ තමයි ඔබට පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ. හැබැයි ඔබට තේරෙන්නේ සිංහල නම් ඔබට පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ සිංහලයි. ඒකෙන්ද ඔබ ඉංග්‍රීසි ඉගෙන ගන්නවා කියලා හිතාගෙන සිංහල අහගෙන හිටපුවාම පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ සිංහල තමයි හොඳේ. ඒක ඉතින් තේරෙනවා නම් එහෙමයි, තේරෙන්නේ නැත්නම් එහෙමයි. අපිට ඒක ගැන කතා කරලා තේරුමක් නැහැ ලොකුවට. මොකද අපි එක එක්කෙනාගේ විශ්වාස තියෙනවානේ. ඉතින් ඒක කොහොමුණත් රටක් විදියට, ජාතියක් විදියට එක රටක් නෙමෙයි රටවල් ගානක සාමාන්‍ය අධ්‍යාපන ක්‍රමයේ යටතේ කතා කරගන්න බැරුව කෙලවෙලා තියෙන්නේ. ඔකේ හින්ද තමයි ඉතින් ඒක තේරෙන්නේ එක ගන්න එක ඔබේ වැඩක්. දෙවෙනි කාරණේ තමයි මම 200 වෙනි වීඩියෝ එක මම නැතුව මම වෙනත් හඬකින් සහ විදේශිකයෙකුගේ රූපයෙන් කරා පොඩි වෙනසකට යන්න. ඒ වුණාට ඒක සාර්ථක වුණේ නැහැ මං හිතන්නේ. කට්ටිය මට කියලා තිබුණා මගේ හිතවත් YouTube එකේ ඉන්න අය මට කියලා තිබුණා මොකද්ද සර් මේ කෝ බොඩි ලැන්ග්වේජ් කෝ මොනවද කෝ සර්ගේ වැඩ කෝ මේ කොහෙන්ද මේ සුද්ධි හොයාගත්තේ කියලා. ඒ වගේම අපේම පවුලේ හිතවතුන් නංගිලා ඒගොල්ලෝ තාලා තිබුණා අයියේ කොහෙන්ද මේ අලුත් ගෑණි හොයාගත්තේ කියලා. ඉතින් ඒ වගේ විවිධ දේවල් තියෙනවා. ඉතින් ඒකෙන් ඇත්තටම මට හිතුණා මේ 200 වෙනි එක මමම කරන්න ඕනි කියලා. ඒකද මම මේක කරලා අර 200 වෙනි එක අවලංගු කරනවා. ඒක පස්සේ 225 විතර දානවා පස්සේ වෙලාවක. ඒකින්ද 200 කියන එක මිනිස්සු බලාගෙන හිටපු එකක් මට පේන විදිහට මිනිස්සු නෙමෙයි ඉතින් මමත් බලාගෙන හිටපු එකක්. ඉතින් ඒකින්ද එහෙනම් අපි 200 යන්. මේක ලස්සන කතන්දරයක් අද ඔබට මම දෙන්නේ. ජීවිතේට ලොකු යමක් ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන්. ලොකු යමක් ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් සුන්දර කතාවක්. හැබැයි වැදගත් වෙන්නේ මේකේ තියෙන තේරුම මම ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් කියන එක නෙමෙයි. මතක තියාගන්න. මේකේ තියෙන තේරුම සරලව ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් කියන එක ඒක වෙනම කතන්දරයක්. ඉතින් ස්පෝකන් ඉංග්‍රීසි කියන්නේ මොනවා හරි ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් කියෝන එක නෙමෙයි. අපි හිතලා අපි ප්‍රොඩක්ෂන් එක කරලා අපි දන්නේම නැතුව ඔළුවට භාෂාව ඇවිල්ලා මේ ලටපට පටලවගෙන කරන එක තමයි ස්පෝකන් කියලා කියන්නේ. ඒතකොට අපි ස්පීක් කරනකොට කතා කරනකොට ඒක තමයි එන්න ඕනේ. ඉතින් ඔබ දකින්නත් ඕනේ ඒක. මං කලින් හිතාගත්ත යමක් ගැන මොකක් හරි විස්තර කිරීම ඉංග්‍රීසියෙන් ඒකෙන් වාට ස්පෝකන් ඉංග්‍රීසි පුළුවන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ හොඳේ. හරිද? හොඳයි. එහෙනම් අපි යන් කතන්දරේට. මේ කතන්දරේ තියෙන්නේ නෝට්ටු කොලයකින් අපිට ඉගෙන ගන්න පුළුවන් දේ. කෙනෙක් පෙන්නන්නේ මේ නෝට්ටු කොලෙන් අපිට මොනවා හරි හාල් ටිකක් ගන්න පුළුවන් නේද? කටබඩ පුරව ගන්න. හැබැයි ඊට අමතරව මේ නෝට්ටු කොලෙන් මේ ලෙක්චර් එක නැත්නම් මේ කතිකයා කියන විදිහට අපි ජීවිතයට ගන්න දේ හාල් ගෝණියක් නෙමෙයි. ඊට වැඩිය ලොකු දෙයක්. අපි බලමු එහෙනම්. මම රීඩ් කරනවා. ඒ අතර මම ලැන්ග්වේජ් එක හදනවා. A well-known speaker, everybody knows him. A well-known speaker once walked onto a stage. Now he was on the stage. A well-known speaker once walked onto a stage holding up a crisp, clean $100 bill. Currency note, $100. 5,000 rupees. Yeah, now we have 2,000 rupees and 1,000 rupees, just like $100 currency note. You know what I mean? The hall was packed about 2,000 people. All curious. They are curious, waiting for his words. Okay. A well-known speaker once walked onto a stage. That means a speaker, somebody, a well-known speaker, everybody knows the speaker, he walks onto the stage. Onto the stage means now he is on the stage. That is language production. That is what you should see. Holding up a crispy. Yeah, I mean, really new one. Crisp. Clean, very clean, the note. This not this thing. Clean $100 bill. $100 currency note. They should be printed $100. Yeah. You can see that. The hall was packed. Jam-packed. The hall was packed. about 2,000 people, all curious. Oh, I'm curious. I want to know about that. If I'm curious, that means I want to know about that. Monkeys are always curious. They pulled the pig, you know the story, monkey. So monkeys, cats, they are curious. Yeah, curiosity. Curious means want to know what's happening. Scientists are curious. That is the reason why we do have these lights, microphones and everything, because they were curious, not like us. Yeah, they wanted to know things around, about things around. Oh, what's happening? Thomas Alva Edison and those people were really curious people. Curious people are people who want to know things around. මං කතා කරනකොට වේගෙන් කතා කරන්නේ ඒ ගානට තමයි මිනිස්සු කතා කරනකොට කතා කරන්නේ හොඳේ. ඉතින් ස්ලෝ ඉංග්‍රීසි අහගෙන ඉඳලා ඔයාට ටියුන් වෙන්නේ නැහැ කන. ඒකින්ද ඒක තමයි මම කීප පාරක් කියන්නේ. එතකොට ඔයාට වේගෙන් ගියා වුණත් ටිකක් අමාරු අයට කීප පාරක් කරනකොට කොහොම හරි මේක තේරෙනවා. 150ක් තේරුණා නම් ඇති හොඳේ. අර ස්ටීවන් ක්‍රැෂන් කියන විදිහට. Why curious? They're all curious, waiting for his words. They were waiting for his words. මෙයා මොනවද කියන්න යන්නේ? Yeah, he's going to say something really nice. A well-known speaker. Yeah. Just like Ken Robinson. Just like Shiv Khera. Just like Jim Rohn. Just like Robin Sharma. Just like Mel Robbins. Yeah. He raised the note high and asked. He raised the note high and asked, who wants this $100 bill? Who wants this? Do you want this? Do you like this? He asked. He raised the note high and asked, who wants this $100 bill? Do you want this? Do you like this? He asked his own words. Almost instantly. You just think almost, nearly. Almost instantly, pata-patas, tong-tong. Every single hand shot up. Shooting. Tush. Shooting. Moving really fast, shoot. Yeah. Not flowing. Shooting. Every single hand shot up. Yeah. I want that. Almost instantly, every single hand shot up. Yeah. Then with a mischievous smile. Then the guy, the speaker with a mischievous smile. Mischievous smile means, if somebody is mischievous, he's going to do something. You are going to be in a trouble because he's going to do something, but in a lovely way, but in a funny way. Mischievous, not really bad, not cruel, not really bad. Some kids are mischievous. They do different things. We don't like what they are doing, but they are kids, not killing people and doing different things. So we call them mischievous because they do bad things, but not really sort of crimes. It's okay. Boys, especially when they are in grade 9, 10, they are really mischievous. Most of them, I know by experience. So mischievous is, he is going to do something, but you would not like it that much, but you are going to be in a trouble, but it's not that bad, yeah. Then with a mischievous smile, something like mischievous smile means we feel that he is going to do something that we never expect, yeah. Then with a mischievous smile, he crumpled the note tightly. Crumpled. That means crushes. He crushed it, forming creases, forming freckles. Yeah. Almost instantly, every single hand shot up. Then a mischievous smile, he crumpled the note tightly in his fist. Fist is this thing, fist. And squeezed it. When we make polsamba or things like that, we have that sort of a line and we cut it into 2 halves and one half we squeeze one half. to get that lime juice. Yeah. Then mischievous smile, he crumbled the note tightly and he squeezed it, crushed it. Yeah. Now it is just like this. Now he asked, who still won't say? What is still? Still means even now. That is, before a few minutes back you said you wanted it. But do you think that now? Now it is crushed. It is crumpled. It is really, really bad. Still do you want it? You want it? Yeah. Of course, every hand stayed up. Yeah, every hand stayed up. Stayed down? No, up. Stayed up. Everybody said, yes, sir, we want that. But the speaker wasn't finished. He was not finished. They thought, now this is the lesson. No, it was not the lesson. But the speaker wasn't finished. He let the note fall to the ground. He let the note fall to the ground. Ground means, you know what ground? Yeah. While the speaker wasn't finished, he let the note fall to the ground. Stepped on it. Stepped on it is pressing his foot hard on something. Foot, you understand? Foot. Pressing his foot hard on something. You can see that. Pressing it foot hard on something. And crumpled and crushed again. Walked over. Yeah. But the speaker wasn't finished. He let the note fall to the ground, stepped on it, twisted it, twisted it under his shoe until it was dirty and wrinkled. Now it becomes more and more dirty. Yeah. And wrinkled. Then he picked it up and showed it to the audience. Torn means if you tear something, tearing means doing something like this. Tear. If I tear this becomes torn. Now the result is this. It is now torn, just like broken. Yeah. Twisted under his shoe until it was dirty and wrinkled. Then he picked it up and showed it to the audience. Torn, ugly, crumpled. Torn, ugly, very bad. We don't like to look at it. Yeah. And crumpled. And again he asked, who still wants this $100 bill? Who still wants this $100 bill? Do you want this? Now it is crumpled, it is crushed, it is bad, it is ugly, it is dirty, it is torn. Everything has happened to this. This is not the crisp, beautiful, clean $100 note. No, this is really bad. Do you think you still want it? This time the people laughed. People must have thought that this guy was a fool. This time the people laughed, but every hand was still raised. $100 note, 30,000 rupees. When it comes to Sri Lanka, 30,000 rupees. Even though it is crushed, still we need it. This time people laughed, but every hand was still raised. And then came the lesson. What is the lesson? He said, my friends, he said, no matter what I did to this bill, I did different, no matter what I did. It's okay, my doing different things to this bill. This currency note. You saw what I did. I crushed it, I crumpled it, I squeezed it, I dropped it on the ground and I stepped on it. I did different things. I twisted it. Now it is ugly, torn, very bad currency note. But you think still you want it? Okay, yeah. My friends, he said, no matter what I did to this bill, I did different things to this bill, this currency note. You still wanted it. Yeah. But you still You say that you want it. Why? I did different things to this. This is not the same currency note I held few minutes back. This is different. But still you think that you want this bad currency note. Why? Because it never lost its value. This never loses its value. It never lost the value. What is value? Value is importance basically, and usefulness. Importance or usefulness, value. And its importance, its usefulness remains the same. I crushed it, it's okay. Why? Because it never lost its value. Lost means lose. Lose means we can find. I would say, oh, I have lost my car keys. I cannot find it. Yeah. Did you see it? Have you seen my car keys? Oh, I have lost it. Lost means I cannot find it. I must have put it somewhere. Hear the story. I crumpled it, I crushed it, I stepped on it, I did different things, I did everything possible to make this bad. But it did not lose its value. It was always worth $100. The $100 note, first, it was like this. It was like this, beautiful. I crushed it and doing different things. Now it is just like this. But it is still $100. Not $99. Not $98. Not $50. Not $30. Not $1. Shall we go? Yeah. It was always worth $100. Even though it was crushed, crumpled, did different thing to it, the value remains the same. So the story. And then he posed. It's a very good way of, sort of a skill, in presentations. Pause, silence is really important. Talking about things, and it is not a good thing. If somebody pauses while, when doing a sort of a conversation, not conversation in a lecture or a presentation, it is really good. So it was just like this. Yeah, I did different things to this, but still you think that you won that. Why? It did not lose its value. It's still $100 note. Yes, they wanted people to think about, reflect, think about what happened. We should give the audience some time to think about. Yeah, in presentations. We don't think about, we just talk about things. But if you are doing presentations, be careful. And after a sort of a chunk or, one particular thought group, a little bit of time should be given to people to think about that. Okay. And then he posed, look straight into the eyes of the crowd. Eye contact. Look straight into the eyes of the crowd. Life does the same to us. Our life does the same to us. The same thing happens to us. I did something to the currency note, but in our lives, in my life, the same thing happens to me. Life does the same to us. Sometimes we get dropped. Pow! If in a meeting or something like that, is some way you suggest something, you would say something. Oh yes, මං හිතනවා මෙහෙම මේ වැඩේ මේකෙන් මේක විසඳ ගන්න පුළුවන් කියලා. පිස්සු දෝයි. පිස්සු. එයිද ගන්නෝ කාලේ කන්න නැතුව. Yeah. Sometimes we get dropped by some other people. We get dropped. We have the experience. Sometimes we are crushed. Sometimes we are grinding. Sometimes we are ground. Ground means the past participle of grind, third form. That is, grind means grinding. Grinding mills. Williams grinding mills. Yeah. And we have at home, we do have grinding stone. Jarambarang, jarambarang, jarambarang. When we make Paul's symbol, we put things onto it, maybe moldy fish, what do we call, chili powder, salt, bit of garlic and pepper and things like that. And then what else? Salt, yeah. And then we grind it. When we grind it, it becomes ground. Ground means just like adjective, just like beautiful. When we grind it, it becomes ground. Ground is not the playground. It becomes ground. If you grind something, then it is ground. Just like it is crushed, it is beautiful. Third form, it is ground. So here they say, yeah, we are ground. We are ground. People, passive voice. People grind us, we become ground. We are ground. We sell papers, papers are sold. We cook rice, rice is cooked. People grind us, we are ground. Clear? Yeah. We are ground into the dirt by mistakes. Oh, dirt. You know, dirty, dirt. Sort of things. We are ground into dirt by mistakes. We do grave mistakes at times. Mistakes are really bad things, but inevitable. You have to do mistakes. It is one part of life, doing mistakes. We learn by doing by mistakes. When we do mistakes, we have to learn. When we do mistakes, some people, they are ground and they think that they are useless. No, it is not the thing. Mistakes are to learn new things. Thomas Alva Edison tried 1,000 times, as they say. Yeah. And Kentucky Fried Chicken Man. And mistakes, if they thought they were really set of fools, we would not have these sort of lights today. It's a beautiful and elegant sort of to illuminate myself when I'm doing video. So therefore, going to the story, sometimes we get dropped, sometimes we are crushed, sometimes we are ground into dirt by mistakes. We think we are really, really good, and we do some mistakes and people grind us. Then we are we are ground into dirt. So they think that we are really dirty and dirt, useless, no value. Failures. Yeah, we are ground into the dirt by mistakes. One thing is mistakes. One thing is failures. We fail. Then we think we become useless. Or the words of others. Very bad thing. Words of others. You have to think about this carefully. Your life is yours. My life is mine. If somebody says something, if somebody says that you cannot do that, oh, you are a bad guy. So somebody would say that you are a bad guy and he would go. He is not thinking about it anymore. He would go to parties and he would be jubilant and he would be enjoying his life in different ways. But what happens to me? I'm thinking about that guy said that I'm bad. Michael Jackson song. Oh, what happens? Useless. He would be enjoying life. He said a bad thing. But what happens is, the real damage is done by us. He did not damage us. He said something, but we damage ourselves. By thinking about that, we are bad. And if you go to neuroplasticity, if you have bad feelings in your mind, that could affect your life and every sort of chemical reactions going in the body. You just go to neuroplasticity and go to different types of videos, and you would find something about psychology and neuroplasticity. You would find that, yeah. Amidst everything, we should be able to remain happy. Yeah. Okay. Grounded to death by mistakes, failures, or the words of others. And we begin to believe what we are worthless. We are useless, worthless, no value, we think. That is what is happening. Now he says, but hear me. The guy is the presenter, the speaker. But hear me, listen to me. No matter how crumpled you are, maybe you are crumpled, you think you are crumpled, crushed. No matter how dirty or broken you feel, maybe you feel you are broken, you feel you are dirty. See, and I'm broken. You feel you have never lost your value, just like currency note. Just like currency note, your value is there. What you have to do is to not to think about all these things, and you should understand that you have the same value still in you. You are still precious. Precious mean, precious stones. Gems are called precious stones. Why precious? Valuable. You are still precious. You are still special. You are precious. You are special. And no one, nothing can take that away from you. No one and nothing can take your qualities, who you are, away from you. But one guy can do. It is yourself. So therefore, this is really important. People's opinions, others' opinions, or what is happening to us is not who we are. You can change the world. You have a lot of values in yourself, inside you. So to think about that, your talents, what you can do. Use it. Be a guy. Okay, I'm going to wind up this lesson story. I think I make this my big 200. Thank you. Bye.